So the Camel's Hump by Rudyard Kipling, and I told you Rudyard Kipling is an Indian poet, but he went to England and later on became an English poet, and he wrote stories about children, and he is also a novelist. And here in the first, I told you this is the story. This poem is based on the story of how the camel got his lump. And then it is metaphorical because the camel's hump is really metaphorical because it represents the laziness of people. Laziness of people. And the poet is repeating that if you become lazy or sluggish, you will definitely get this ugly hump, and that hump will be uglier than the camel's hump. So camel is, even the movement of the camel is very slow. So it's boring to look how he walks. So irrespective of the youth or adult, you will be lazy. So these are to, do, the long vowel sounds tells you about the laziness that you can get, the lazy responses of lazy people. And if you are that much lazy, you will definitely get this hump, the camellia's hump, and it attributing some inferior qualities to you, telling camellia's hump, because there you have got something from animals. So that is repulsive and that is sarcastic at the same time. And the hump that is black and blue. So you can imagine, I told you the b sound stands with ugliness, and you will definitely, if you can imagine, you can visualize the image that you are having a hump which is black and blue on your back. So that is repulsive at the same time. And then we climb out of bed with frowsly head. Now, those people who are lazy, always reluctant to start their work, the daily work. So they are always having kind of the voices of pigs, snarly, yally, very repulsive tones. And at the same time, they growl like dogs, and they are angry because they are reluctant to start their day. Now, usually the normal people wake up with fresh thoughts, but these lazy people are continuing the day, starting the day with a very dull, inactive routine. And even they get dressed and start their work with laziness. And there in the next stanza, the poet is repeating, you and me both will get this hump if we work like that. If we have such kind of lazy feelings with us. And then the poet is telling, it is an illness. Laziness is an illness. So the people who were sitting by the fire and having frost means a place without proper ventilation. That if a person is if a person is sitting by the fire and reading a book, that person is a lazy person. So books symbolizes laziness, and hoe and shovel symbolizes hard work, activeness. And so instead of reading a book by the fire, go out and take those instruments and work hard until you sweat, perspire, until you have some sweat on you. And then you will find that the sun and the wind, so if you work like that, if you work hard, you will be exposed to sun. Sun means warmer. That means you will be loved by people and you will be prosperous and successful. Sun suggests all these things. And wind is relaxation and freedom. You will have these things, the freedom of your mind, relaxing, you can relax your mind. And the jinn of the garden. Now it is believed that jinn is the person, it is an illusion, because jinn is in jinn we believe that this is a mythical creature from Arabic literature, and we believe that jinn is a person who it's a mythical creature who created the hump on camel. And so the poet is telling he is the same person that giving a hump to human beings as well. So the jinn will lift this hump if you work hard, if you get exposed to sun. The horrible hump. This is effective because the poet is repeating, being lazy is horrible. It's terrible. Then again he recalls the blue and black hump, and it again arouses humor and sarcasm. And get it as well as you if I haven't enough to do. Again repeating the long vowel sound, and those are the responses of the people. Responses of the people who are lazy and sluggish. So again repeating camellious hump, giving some inferior qualities for human beings. So the poet is telling that you will get inferior qualities. You will get something from animals if you work like a lazy man. So to keep your dignity, to have the dignity of humankind, you should give up laziness and you should work hard until you sweat. Then only you can achieve success in your life. Otherwise you will be unpleasant, unattractive, and you will be hated by the people, like the people themselves hated the hump and the animal with the hump. It's ugly. Well, so that is the summary of the poem.